digging deeper into our 5 pillars of wellness. I'll give you just a few statistics, because I don't want to bore you with too many details, but numbers are important, especially now. And these are numbers either from 2019 or 2020. So I'm not going too back into statistics. The World Economic Forum said last year that 62% of adults worldwide feel that they don't sleep well. Insomnia affects about 30% of the population, according to the Sleep Foundation in 2020. 1 billion people worldwide suffer from obstructive sleep apnea, according to the Lancet in 2019. How well you sleep has a direct impact on your cognitive functions, how you will deal with the following day, with the stress, how much you can take, how much you can take before you explode, or how much you can take before you say, what if stress was not just considered as a disease, but what if stress was actually a syndrome of adaptation, encouraging us to find grit and resiliency so that we can be more creative and pivot and find new ways to adjust in the new, not even normal.
Or even just understanding, like, what if stress isn't exactly this situation, this stressful moment that I'm dealing with, but it's how I'm dealing with it that is causing the stress, right? And part of that is your lack of sleep and lack of wellness, because like you said, if you have insomnia, for what percentage of your life, you don't get that sleep back, right? So you keep it wears you down. I'm so lucky I sleep so well. Like, I've always as a kid, Christmas time, my mom was like, "Hey Cheryl, you getting out of bed?" So I'm lucky. But I know a lot of people that don't sleep well, and that's definitely a very important subject. Yes.
Sleep affects how you process events in your life, how you process emotions, how you process sugar. The poor quality of sleep has an impact on getting overweight, obese, and generating type 2 diabetes. So there's a lots of things that we can say about that, and how we can encourage people to. Someone said, I'm still looking for the name of that person, but a quote was, "What if the secret of happiness was lying in the nanosecond between what happens to you and how you choose to respond?" That nanosecond.
Yeah.
And sometimes,
right. Yeah.
and sometimes because of things and it's just the last drop. It's just the final nudge. And then you explode. You say, no, and it's always like this.
Road rage. Yeah. But in the end, it's just like, how do you become more of a Zen person? How do you realize, like, how do you stay in the moment and understand what's actually happening at that time, and how do you deal with it? And when you understand you're that person that explodes and doesn't have patience, and I see that, like, I see that in people, not that I'm, Yoda or anything, but just, I try and be very much in the moment, and I try and be very aware of what I'm saying and how it affects others. Just having a positive attitude in general. I mean, this is just such challenging times for anybody right now. Like,